Hello everyone and welcome back to 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. In the last session, we finally got started on Renya Goto after a long time of waiting for him to appear, and we made it to 50% on the old Remembrance stat. And we also did a bit of time traveling with Yuki and A. One thing I do want to clear up with A Sekigahara and Ryoko was there was a line in a previous part, a couple of episodes ago, something like that, when A called Ryoko his big sister, and I took that literally. Apparently, it's not. It was in Japan. Apparently, that's a fairly common phrase for like someone you're close with, calling them your big sister. Here, obviously, if you say someone is your big sister, you usually mean they are your older sister. So I took it at face value, but apparently that is not the case, and that was just like maybe something that should have been localized a little more clearly, I guess. So yeah, they're not actually related, is what you guys let me know, which is fair enough. If there are any sort of like lost in translation kind of things there that because I want to be blind as possible, but if I'm making assumptions based on things that should have maybe been worded differently, then that's fine to let me know. If it's a translation thing like that, I appreciate that. So, anyway, where are we going to start off with today? Shu, are you the only one? Oh no, Shu and Juro are both below 50%. Aside from people who are locked, obviously. So, I believe we should get them up to 50. What do you think? Let's do it. After a dream where he revived Tomi Kisaragi as an AI in the future, Shu Amaguchi realized that Chihiro Morimura from his dream resembled Iori Fuyusaka. Let's go.
Cool.
Oh, and also, the cold is pretty much gone. Feels good. I can actually breathe and talk now. Always a pleasure. My god, that one lasted a while.
Man, I'm really off my game today.
Are you?
All these weird dreams must be getting to me. And that show that came on in the middle of the night. Wish that was just a dream.
Right, okay, so where are we? We always start here. Touching Kisaragi. Don't remember. But that leads you down there. So, we just need to find a different path. There is nothing we need to do that we've already done. Okay. So, is there anyone new to talk to, or...
I see Tomi Kisaragi in there. Ah, come on. What am I getting self-conscious for?
Because you fancy her.
It's got nothing to do with anything I actually feel.
Sure it doesn't.
But if I bump into her, things could get awkward fast. What I really need now is a cold drink. Just gotta grab a drink, sit down, and chill out for a sec.
Yeah? Is that saying we should go to the lunch area?
Could use a sugar boost.
The break area, yeah!
A little pick-me-up should do it.
Sounds good, sounds good. What was the other one? Yeah, meeting Mia. Yeah, okay, we're already on the new path. Love to see it. There is Okino. Can't talk to him. Well, we know Yuki loves Heisei, so let's grab some Heisei.
This is Yuki-chan's favorite. Can't go wrong.
I wonder what he'd have said for the other one then. Yum 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 yum.
A little sweet, a little sour. Man, I needed that. Okay, let's think about this. Back in my dream, he called himself Tetsuya Ida.
Pretty sure we've heard this one, right? Yeah, okay.
In my dream,
this is new.
her soul was in an android body. That's gotta be the craziest feeling. What would it even be like, not having a body of your own?
I don't know.
This dream's probably... But that was her.
Okay, that's old.
My motor...
That's old.
Yuki Inaba's
This is
been
new.
hijacking the airwaves. Also, she can talk to me through the TV. She knows me somehow. Not just that. She says I'm the only one she can depend on.
Ruh-roh.
I'm still waiting for the punchline here. Man.
Can I talk to you now, Okino? No?
Yeah, I only really see this going way. I tell someone and they dump me in a psych ward.
Pretty much.
So what can I do?
Talk to Okino about it.
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, or not.
Oh. Hey, Kurabe-kun.
Sup, dude?
Could we hang out again today?
You got it. Let's see. Why don't we go to your place this time?
This is a nice link to allow us to then play Juro after.
Don't you have the place to yourself right now? I want to check it out.
It's true my grandma's away visiting relatives, but... well, right now... I have a guest staying over. Things are a little awkward, so... sorry. It's just not a good time.
Well, alright. Let's go to my place then.
Always awkward when you've got your girlfriend from the future who you don't remember and a time-traveling soldier from the 40s staying with you. Let's go. That night.
Done already? Sorry. Looks like all we've got is soda.
Thanks, Amiguchi-kun.
Nice, nice.
It's getting dark. We should probably go get dinner soon. You're coming, right? My treat.
You already paid for my ramen last time. I feel kind of bad.
Then what? You want to call it a day?
I can still tag along. I'll just pay for my own food. Oh.
Am I going crazy, or is this... have we already played this scene? I feel like I'm getting deja vu here. Isn't this like... I think we must have been playing it from Juro's perspective. Because it wasn't either of these ones from Shu. But I swear, I think we had that conversation about paying over here this time, but I swear last time we had the conversation about paying for whatever the food was standing around here. And that time, Juro's friend Kyoto Shiba or something? Was gaming on the TV and stuff.
You watched the video I lent you?
Hey, you recommended it. How could I not?
Did you already finish it? What did you think?
Kind of a campy plot. You've got this mad scientist who loses his real body, so he builds a new body and sets out, bent on revenge. It was interesting, but definitely not for casuals.
For a B-movie? That just proves it's a masterpiece.
What can we look at?
Miyuki Inaba. Huh.
Oh.
Maybe I could tell Kurabe-kun about the TV stuff?
Okay, now
He's
that
one
would
of
be
the only
different.
people who might believe me. But how do I even bring it up? Don't want to get this wrong. I know if I don't make myself absolutely clear, I'll just come off as a crazy fanboy. Actually, maybe I better keep my mouth shut. What's up?
Just learning something about you. I figured you were only really into Western music. Never thought you'd be into the idol scene. Miyuki Inaba. She's been really getting big lately, hasn't she?
Oh, that. I mean, you know how it is. I just got curious. I'm getting hungry. Did you want to just grab dinner and go home?
Actually, do you think I could stay a little longer? I'd really appreciate it.
Sure.
My old man's probably at his mistress's place again. And I'm all by myself here. Stay as long as you want.
Thanks.
Say, any specific reason you don't want to go home? Well, anyhow. Want to get food?
I think that's where the scene ended last time, with us going out. I'm unsure what the point of repeating this scene is from his perspective, but without Kyoto here. Because, like, a lot of times you have to repeat scenes. Like, we got stuck on Yuki for ages, repeating one of her scenes until we found the correct path forward. And we got stuck on Iori for a while with her and her two friends getting food and stuff. We got stuck there. But this is like a different character, repeating the same scene that we've already seen, except that his friend's not here this time. Which would imply it's a different day, but then the other times we've got stuck, they're not. Well, no, they are different days, aren't they? I don't know. I just feel like this is kind of... Because it's like a separate path, but it's just something we've already seen before.
We could swing by the video store. Pick up something new to watch.
Oh, speaking of... Before I forget again, here you go. This one I brought with me. It's basically the sequel to that other sci-fi one. This story was meant for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. For you and me.
Shu Amaguchi's
Memory
Dream,
transfer complete.
2100.
Now, open your eyes, Jiro.
Oh.
Or maybe the name 426 would be more appropriate.
Oh.
Do you recognize me?
You're Tetsuya Ida. Or at least, an older version of him. Xiang's gone a long time.
You always seem to notice that whenever I wake you up. It's been 3 years since you died. Next year, we enter the 22nd century.
Wait, next year? Aren't they already in it? I swear it said 2100. Didn't say 2099, so wouldn't they already be in it?
How do I look now? Oh, this is horrific. No arms or legs, not even a face.
You'll find the pain receptors are all still there, at least. So I'd really recommend you cooperate.
Uh-oh.
You are now an android. Your consciousness is stored on an electronic brain.
So you pulled my data from Sector 0. Brought me back as a ghost.
I brought you back because we need to talk. You clearly did the most work on that underground supercomputer. So we're gonna have a little chat about your research.
So is Juro the real 426, I wonder? Or is that just another mistake? Because obviously Ryoko was certain that A was 426, and seems like she was wrong. Seems like Shu thinks that Juro's 426, but who knows? Maybe he's wrong too.
What do you want to know?
Let's talk about your final project. You were testing an unorthodox function for the interlocutor, downloading memories into a human brain. I'm picking up where you left off, so I'll need more details. Records say the memory transplant was a success, but all the raw data from the experiment was deleted. Why did you delete it? Did you hit some snag with the method?
Hello?
Okay, maybe you're still a little groggy. Let's wake you up.
Uh-oh, is it torture time? Inflict pain feels bad.
Okay.
Gotta do it more?
The method was liable. It's possible to download memory. Why does that information matter to you? Planning to take over someone's body?
You killed Kisaragi. And I will make you pay. I'm bringing her back. As a human.
This is incredible. How many times have you revived me here? Not the first, or even a second.
Damn it. Only you would find the one gap in my system's security.
Are all those other androids on the wall behind him like previous attempts?
You've been bringing me back and killing me for a long time. You even got me to tell you how to interrupt the D-Force's production. Must have been painful if you got that out of me. Handling the Deimos code is dangerous, you know.
How far back did you look? I really need to keep an eye on you.
So that's your process. Copy me into this husk of tin. Then erase me once you have what you need.
You're a dangerous man. Better get rid of you early this time. Can't afford the risk.
Ida-kun.
Guessing this is the android version then? If he's currently looking for a way to put her mind in a human body, then this must be the android version?
What's wrong?
I found out from Morimura-san. You're trying to transplant my mind, aren't you? You want to replace the Tomi Kisaragi of this world with me. Do you realize how horrifying that is? How could you?
Wait, look. It'll mean you can be human again.
It means you're going to sacrifice a living human girl.
But she's you. It'll be your heart and mind going into your own body. What's wrong with that?
The Tomi Kisaragi of this world, eh? The 2188 world, maybe? Or I know we're in... What was it? 2200? Huh. I wonder if we're further down that timeline and it's a separate world.
You know she's dead. The girl you're talking to. She's just a machine wearing Tomi Kisaragi's face.
But your heart is real. You're still you.
Don't you get it yet? The girl you knew will never come back. Even if you steal her body and transfer my mind.
Please. Please, without you, I'm...
You know I love you. But I can't support you. I can't support this.
Well, that explains why you woke me up.
It's such an interesting, like, quandary. Like, what makes a person a person? Because if this is, like, it's Tomi Kisaragi's mind and memories, and she's programmed to think the way that Tomi Kisaragi would have, and, like, everything is the same as the original Tomi Kisaragi, but it's just computer code that is making it do that. Like, I'm curious how many people would think that would be the same thing. Like, if it thinks like Tomi and has all her memories and acts the same way, and like it is a perfect recreation, essentially. Is that good enough to call like the real thing, or would it still be too weird for you and you'd be like, no, this is not you, even if it like acts the exact same way and all that? Like, it is a curious one, because I feel like eventually, probably not in any of our lifetimes, but eventually technology's gonna get to that point, right? A few hundred years from now or something. Like, I feel like that's something that will eventually happen, that technology will be able to create an AI that can learn about and perfectly mimic someone. It's a curious concept. I'm very intrigued by
It
it.
sounds like things aren't going according to plan.
Who's that?
Well,
I can tell you your biggest failure right now. She's standing right there. You should never have revived her as an android in the first place. All you had to do was transfer her mind into a flesh body. You could have gotten everything you want. Nobody the wiser.
shut up!
Juro Izumi. You're Juro Izumi. Prisoner 426, aren't you? Why did you wake him up?
Same reason he brought you back. We're both his means to an end. Tools to be used and thrown away.
Why him?
Just had some technical things I wanted to check. Don't worry. I'll erase him as soon as I'm done. I had a couple more questions, but we'll get to them another time.
I noticed you kept Kisaragi's memory from before transplanting her into the android.
Huh?
Paranoia getting to you. You didn't need to keep so many backups. Strange move for a man who sees humans as replaceable hardware. Or maybe you had the same contingency plan for her. You could erase her and start over as much as you wanted.
Huh. So this Tomi knows that she's an android and isn't a fan of the idea of her mind being put in a human body, but he could just erase her. He's kept a memory, he's kept a set of her consciousness, or whatever you'd call it, from before he put her in the body, one that would never know that the android body existed, and he could just put that one straight in a human body and move on, like 426 said, move on with everyone like none the wiser, essentially.
I've heard enough.
No need to get emotional. After all, me and your Kisaragi here, we're just data. All you have to do is reset us, and we spring to life. Just like you did to me.
I'm erasing him now. Just keep your eyes on the console for me.
That's right. Better watch carefully. Never know what might happen.
There. Deleted. That should do it. You know he was just trying to mess with our heads. Are you mad at me?
Wonder what she's going to be planning now. She's definitely not happy with how things have gone. The end? Or is
Data
it...
transmission had been remapped to the delete button. Guess he was too worked up to notice.
Oh no.
Never thought I'd find an escape route planned out for me.
Oh no.
And by one of my past selves, no less. So, how are you doing?
What happened?
Oh no.
Hey, Kisaragi. How's the view from the other side of that shell? A shame it might end up getting you deleted. And by the man you love, too. Oh, very classical tragedy.
Izumi-san.
Sorry. But I need this body more than you do.
Huh. Okay, that's still not the end. Late night. Are we going to have another convo with the TV?
Oh, whoops. Must have fallen asleep watching a video. Looks like Karabe-kun went home. Yeah, the tape must have hit the end. It's automatically rewound. That dream just now feels like it started off the end of the last one.
What was the last one? He revived Tommy as an AI in the future and realized that Chihiro... Right, yeah, okay. Wasn't anything super crazy, but yeah, so this... It does take place after that. So he revived her in the android body, got that working. I wonder which Tommy is the one, because we know there's a Tommy android that meets up with A Sekigahara. And they decide to help each other. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. I wonder if that was Juro then, in Tommy's body. And can Juro in Tommy's body... Yeah, he was using Tommy's voice, wasn't he, to speak? Even though, yeah. So he could totally deceive people like that very easily into thinking he is Tommy's consciousness. Interesting. And then we know there was a Tommy android. Tommy android came back to current day because the fight in the bathroom was with the Tommy android, right? But it wasn't actually Tommy then, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that would have been Juro. And Juro was trying to kill... was it Natsuno that was... Yeah. Oh, okay. That like adds a whole new layer. Because if that Tommy android could have potentially been actually Juro in a lot of situations. And Juro wasn't disputing that he was 426. So he's the real one that was fucking up the Sentinels, I guess, in their initial fight, but we don't know why. We know obviously when he's older he does, you know, it seems like he goes to the dark side somehow and he starts killing people. But as far as I remember, we haven't got a reason for why he's doing that. What changes him? Love it. Love it. Okay, let's have another chat with the telly.
You saw the video.
Hey! Man, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Are you still the same Shu Amiguchi?
Yeah, I saw it. But what are you talking about?
What you saw wasn't a video. Everything you saw was real. All events of the distant past.
She looks kind of like Ryoko, right? Mayuki Inaba. Is it just me, or does that... She could be a bit older Ryoko, potentially? Maybe?
Wait, that happened in the past? You're still talking about that movie I watched, right? Okay, hold on. I borrowed that video from Karabe-kun. So let's assume you're telling the truth. What's Karabe-kun's part in it? Does he want me to see this stuff too?
He's the same as you. Watching the past unfold. Even if he has no idea. He doesn't know that it's why he keeps coming over. Or even that he's communicating with me.
Wait, you talked to him? When? We were just hanging out, playing games, watching movies.
That's how it appears to you, yes.
So Karabe-kun's watching the past too. Is that what these weird dreams are?
Yes.
So, wait. All these dreams look pretty futuristic. You're saying they were in the past?
In her past. Not in the past.
I keep seeing that guy in my dreams.
It's his past you're seeing. He resembles you greatly. His name is Tetsuya Ida.
Okay, so now you've shown me all this crazy vision stuff. Now what?
I have to find out what he's thinking. What he intends to do. If he's thinking of resetting the plan, then he has to be stopped.
There's a plan? Okay, so what's this plan? Come on, what have you got cooking? This isn't gonna be some big evil scheme, right?
It's not. It's called Project Ark. The plan is meant to save humanity. As a species, you will all be moved to another planet.
Excuse me?
And whether you know it or not, this plan revolves around all of you.
Whoa.
Oh, you're gonna leave it there, you motherfuckers. Moving to another planet? Hello? What? What? Question mark? Mystery files. Let's have a read. The strange dreams that Amaguchi's been seeing were actually the past experiences of Tetsuya Ida, who looks near identical to him. In order to protect Project Ark, Miyuki Inaba expressed that she wants to learn his thoughts. Huh. I'm really curious. I feel like Kayuta Shiba. Because she said that she's communicating with Juro too. But we haven't seen that. But we have seen Juro talking to Kayuta Shiba. But, see, it hinges on, was the day that we witnessed as Juro with Kayuta there gaming in the room, was that day the same day that we just witnessed from Shu's perspective? Because it did have the same events in it, but then that's not uncommon for this game, repeating the same events, like going around in a loop until you find the correct path forward. But it is uncommon for us to see the same day from two different people, right? So it hinges on, was that the actual same day? Because if it was, and Shu didn't see Kayuta Shiba, then is Kayuta Shiba some other incarnation of Miyuki Inaba? Potentially? And that's how she's communicating with Juro? It's not, obviously Kayuta seems to be like a normal, kind of annoying school kid, so it's not like communicating like that. I don't know. Because the way she said that's how it appears to you, I feel like there's something funny going on with Kayuta. And he was also the one who fucking wiped Juro's memory in the very first, like, scene of the game, pretty much. It was at Juro's prologue, the first prologue we did. I don't know. I feel like that just seemed weird. It seemed like it was supposed to be the same day, but he wasn't there for some reason. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. That's it. Okie doke. Well, then. Oh, damn. That took him up to 57%. Okay. Then we need to jump into Juro. After hearing about Iori Fuyusaka's premonitions, Juro Kurabe started to recall the shootout dream he told her about in the science room. Yeah, a movie scene. And then the relentless nightmare is the one where he killed Megumi and Iori and... No, wait, was it Iori? Megumi, Tommy, and someone. I think there were 3. What do we need to do this time? We can either get rid of Shiba, interestingly enough, or it's cafeteria and then that, but that's probably just going to be daily life, I would hazard a guess. So it's probably get rid of Shiba by using the stack of papers. And then do something else here. Let's see. Juro Kurabe, it's time to get you above 50%.
Right.